Welcome back to another Kleese video, and this one is how I would change Kleese. I wouldn't actually change very much, so this might be kind of short. On his weapon, I think his wrist cannon is fine, but his shock taser, I do like it. I think it runs out a bit too fast, especially compared to a couple other characters that have similar things. But the main thing is, that's kind of his defense against melee characters, and I wish it also kind of came with a slow. Could be just a 1 second slow duration, but I think it should give him more of a chance, because, if a melee character gets close to you as Kleese, you do not have, you don't really have a way to get away because he's too slow, and you don't really have a good defense. Shock Taser is your best defense, and it doesn't quite cut it. So that's why I would like it to add a slow duration to it, because that would give him a chance to survive either long enough for some teammates to get able to help you, or a chance for the taser to do its job. You know, gives him a better chance to survive attack when a melee attacks him. But other than that, everything here. I wish energy mortars did a little bit more damage, because if you're going up against an Eldred character or a lot of story mode, it just doesn't do a whole lot unless you really make a mortar build, which you can make them really work. I just wish it was cranked up a little bit. It's a bit on the weak side. So on this one, tier 1, I've really got nothing. I really have nothing here. I think these are all good options. So tier 4, unstable rifts. Whenever I've tried to use this, it takes so long for the rifts to explode that the enemies are either already dead, or they've moved away from the rifts, or they've killed the rift. The short time needs to be a lot shorter. I think right now, I haven't timed it, but it feels like it's like another 8-second thing, where this needs to be like a 2 second before it explodes. And it just needs to be really shortened down. And then you could do a cool unstable rift build, but as it stands right now, I haven't really seen that be that viable. I think this is a really good tier. The blowing up, I don't know, that might need a little bit more damage to make it worthwhile, but I like the other options. I really like this tree. It gives you 3 different options, kind of rift versus mortars. You can go with a rift build or a mortar build, and the cooldown's good as well. This tier, it's 3 different good options depending on how you're building. I like this. Again, I like this tier. I wouldn't really change much. This is another great tier. I said I'm not going to change much about him because I think Kleese is really well designed. On his ultimate, well, I wish his ultimate did a little bit more damage. I know it's more about the pull of it, but sometimes it overthrows enemies outside of it and doesn't hurt them, and it's the time to pull enemies is so long, and a lot of times they die before either your teammates kill them before they're in there, or just seems a little underwhelming. The overshield's good, the pull time is good, but then the unstable rifts, well, if you're going with an unstable rift build, that works, and if they would change the unstable rifts in general, it'd be kind of cool. So it's kind of the same thing, just a quick explode on them, and I think it's a really good kind of build there, but as it stands, it's a bit meh. So yeah, once again, wouldn't change a whole lot with Kleese. I think he's really well designed. Outside of these, maybe somewhere in the helix, give him an option for some kind of health regen or lifesteal. Convert some shield into health. I don't know. He doesn't have any way to heal himself outside of gear right now, and that's kind of missing. I know not every character, I guess, needs that, but it does really help. So I guess that would be something else I might work into one of these tiers somewhere. I don't know exactly where. But that's all with him. So I guess in review, add some kind of slowdown to the shock taser. I think stun would be overpowered, but a bit of slow would kind of thematically make sense with taser. Crank the damage up a little bit on the black hole. Maybe reduce the time of the black hole, but I know that's a helix. And then really make the unstable rifts a more viable choice by making it about 2 seconds or so to explode. And I think that would really crank Kleese up quite a bit. That's all I have for Kleese. So let me know what you think about Kleese and how you would change him. And what you think about him in the different modes. Thanks for watching. Bye.